All right, guys, I am going to demonstrate for you a single arm preacher curl. So if you are in a gym, you might actually have a preacher bench. If not, or if you don't know what that would look like, you can do it with an incline bench. So I'm going to give you some form cues here because this is a more challenging bicep curl. And the reason being is because we're going to make sure one, our arm is fully extended at the base of the movement, and you're also not going to be able to go past that extension or use any swinging momentum to get the dumbbell up, right? So the way I like to set my stance up is that depending on which arm I'm working, I am going to go ahead and put one foot to the front. Okay, so for me right now, it's my left. I'm going to work my right arm, and I'm going to make sure that my armpit, oh, hello, that my armpit and the bench are touching. So I am wedging the bench up into my armpit, right? So you kind of got to get this like stance where you're crouched. We're going to start with gravity taking over, right? So full arm extension, and we're going to curl all the way up, and then we're going to control it coming back down, right? So we want to curl all the way up, and we don't want to just fall back down to the bench. So control, you got to have control coming up, right? That's the squeeze. The eccentric here is the one we're going to make sure to control. So make sure this bench stays tucked into the armpit. Wipe it off with some cleaner after you're done if you're in a gym, or I mean, even if you're at your own house, right? Keep all your equipment clean. So if we start to separate here, we're going to have this anchor point and our tricep kind of come into more play. So it's going to feel easier. So really get down in there. I'll show you the other side, right? So I'm going to opposite foot to the front. I'm going to wedge armpit right in to the crease, and we're going to curl and then control. All the weight is released at the bottom. Curl, under, control. And so that is your single arm preacher curl. Do not be too aggressive on the weight. Start lighter. Sometimes it feels a little funky in the elbow just because we're not used to that stability behind our arm as we're curling. If it's a little uncomfortable, don't take that as you have to stop. Once you kind of get through and like oil yourself up, as I like to say, the move should feel a little bit better.